everyone, welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show. This is your source for breaking news and culture. I will show you the most viral clips of the day and hopefully make you laugh. This is the most unstable, stable source of news you can find on the internet. Welcome to the show.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go lick the world.
Trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
Suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all of our folks stepping on them because of less black?
I wear heels. They're not for a fashion statement. They're for ammunition.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
Begging for our enemies to penetrate.
All right, everyone, welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show. I hope you guys are having a freaking fantastic day. This is the show that will hopefully make you laugh. We have so much to get through in the news. Let's get started right off the bat with this breaking news story that is circulating around the internet. Cut the music, get it started. Let's go. Israel. Hello, Willie. Israel did detonate thousands of walkie-talkies, and we have some of those exclusive walkie-talkies that were detonated. I searched the internet high and wide, and I found a few on eBay. Not a joke. Okay, maybe a joke. Okay, Gavin Newsom, relax. I found this on eBay. Hezbollah pager not turned on. Unreal. The seller, Derek O'Shea is gay. And then I found this pager. Definitely not a bomb. Oh my God, zoom in on the, who's selling this? Ben Shapiro. What the frick? For the low price of $23, you can have a non-detonated pager. These pagers are so cheap. Who is using these pagers? Got the music back on. Hello, would you like to have a pager? Make sure to come on down to where you have the pagers. According to Israel sources, personal radios were booby-trapped in a Vance by Israel intelligence. Apparently, Israel intercepted the packages and decided to put a little boom in there. That's like freaking nuts. At first, everyone thought on the internet, including myself, I thought for a second, what's up, BCal? I thought for a second that Israel just like put like some kind of microwave device and just like lit these people on fire. I didn't know what was happening. Still cannot believe Ben Shapiro is selling this. Ben Shapiro with a 98.9% positive review. This is one of the most insane news stories. Israel reportedly conducted a second wave of mass precision bombings. So they've done it twice against the Iran-backed Hezbollah terrorist group on Wednesday, detonating thousands of walkie-talkies. They're going after walkie-talkies. Israel blew up thousands of personal radios, which were used by Hezbollah in Lebanon. And there is like so many of these films of people just like having a good time, and then all of a sudden an explosion goes off. I mean, look at this little scooter, absolutely toasted. So these bombs were for realsals. Look at these tiny little pagers. Hezbollah, 1990 called, they want their pagers back. I mean, it's honestly ingenious, but also absolutely kind of freaky. You think you're getting an iPhone 6? Absolutely not. You're getting a Jewphone 6. That's not funny. I could say it on 1/16 Jew. What is your ethnicity, really? I feel like you're lying about this stuff constantly. I guess we'll have to put in a bid. 134 sold, though. Oh, my God. Ben, you're making a killing. I thought the Daily Wire was good enough. Apparently it's not, according to you. All right, we have so much to get through it. Love it. I don't know why it's so fun to make these for myself. I have a good time. Hezbollah pager not turned on. It is kind of a dark-skinned gentleman on the hands. It's got some rough fingernails. God, can you imagine trying to sell these? Dude, clean your hands before you try to sell the pagers. Hello. What? Those are some dirty pagers. We have so much news to get through. Biden has been reportedly talking about Xi Jinping again. We love the Xi Jinping story. I can count on one hand how many times this man has talked about this story. The story fires me up, and it should fire you up as well. Cut the music on. Biden tells the story of his time with Xi Jinping as they walked through the forest together. Listen to this.
I always said America's defined by one word. Spent an awful lot of time with Xi Jinping, more than any other world leader has. I spent over 90 hours alone with him, literally. Traveled 17,000 miles with him. I was on the Himalayan plateau with him, and he asked me, he said, can you define America for me? He said, can you define America for me? To which Joe Biden said, yes, I can. Biden says I can define America in one word, gay. Now that is some good old geopolitical humor. America is gay. Gavin Newsom. This is a joke, you idiot. Love Derek O'Shea. Bye, Derek. Gay Shay! It's not how you spell my name. But let's listen to the real story, because we're all confused about what the real story is. Thank you. I always said America is defined by one word. What is it? Spent an awful lot of time with Xi Jinping, more than any other world leader has. I spent over 90 hours alone with him, literally. Traveled 17,000 miles with him. How many times are you going to tell this story? The first time was boring. The second time was boring. What about the 300th time? It gets better by age. I was on the Himalayan plateau with him, and he asked me, he said, can you define America for me? Not a joke. Some of you have heard this. It's true. That's not a joke. He said, this is true. This is true. And everybody and their mom knows, anytime you're telling a lie, telling the truth, you have to tell everyone as you're saying it, this is true. I just want everyone to know before I say what I'm going to say, it's true. One word. He looked at me through an interpreter. He said, what's the word? I said, possibilities. Everything's possible in America. To which Xi Jinping says, possibilities? God, it's stupid. Did you say possibility? Cut the music on. Yes, Xi Jinping, possibility. I'm not Irish, but I am stupid. Joe Biden. Possibility. Sorry. This show is so stupid sometimes. Okay. If you guys don't mind dropping a like, I would greatly appreciate it. We have a good time on here, and the show is just getting started. Everything is going to ramp up. The stories are going to get much better. The action is going to be much more actionable. And the stories are going to be absolutely unbelievable. And that's the biggest problem with this show, is that sometimes our shows are so packed full of action, no one knows what to do. So think of Xi Jinping and the possibilities. Thank you. Okay, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. Listen to this from MSNBC talking about Kamala Harris. I cannot believe this.
But Kamala Harris would be just the opposite. Why? Because she's an inspiration.
Yes.
Not only is she positive, and does she bring hope and optimism, but as a black woman,
yes,
the product of a mixed marriage, She will inspire millions of people throughout the world. Our credibility as a nation, that we would be able to allow, our country is so great that we're allowed a woman like that to become the commander-in-chief, the president of the United States. That is going to send a powerful message all over the world.
Right.
People like Vladimir Putin are going to say, hey, wait a minute. These guys, they truly have a democratic country. They truly are representative. They truly are fighting for all their people. And Kamala Harris is a manifestation of that.
What? Before you freak out and say that is the most insane quote you've ever seen, look at this news article. Putin says Kamala Harris is a product of mixed marriage is inspiring. This is a powerful message. These guys are truly are a democratic country and fighting for all people. He didn't say that. I made that up. This is the dumbest video I've ever seen. We need some Russian music. I love America, 'cause Kamala Harris is mixed. She is black and Indian. Which one is it today? I love how like he says that America allows her to be president. What does that even mean?
Harris would be just the opposite. But Kamala Harris would be just the opposite. Why? Because she's an inspiration.
Yes. The difference between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is that Kamala Harris is an inspiration. What?
Not only is she positive, does she bring hope?
She's so positive and brings hope. She brings hope to the hopeless. Kamala brings little hope and peace for everybody in the world. Think about her being mixed race. It's so great, it brings a pace. I don't know.
Hope and optimism. But as a black woman, the product of a mixed marriage, she will inspire millions of people throughout the world. Our credibility as a nation.
Think about our credibility.
That we would be able to allow, our country is so great that we're allowed a woman like that to become the commander-in-chief.
Think about how we would allow a woman. That sounds racist. Putin is excited about mixed race black woman. You can't be excited though. You can't have any fun for you. Putin says these guys are truly a democratic country fighting for all people. Written by Derek O'Shea's a socialist ginger. Mother. Derek O'Shea is a soulless ginger. He has no soul for you. Even if you make fun of this clip, it's not funny, it's no true. She has no credibility. B. Cal, she has so much credibility. She has so much inspiration. She's full of hope and joy. She's totally brat. Kamala's brat. She's a brat.
The president of the United States, that is going to send a powerful message all over the world. People like Vladimir Putin are going to say, hey, wait a minute. These guys.
This is my favorite part of this quote is when he goes, people like Vladimir Putin are going to go, hey, wait a minute. These guys are really about democracy.
Are going to say, hey, wait a minute. These guys, they truly have a democratic country.
These guys have a truly democratic country because Kamala Harris won.
Truly are representative. They truly are fighting for all their people. And Kamala Harris is a manifestation of that.
I'm not saying you're full of crap, full of poopies. But I am saying you're absolutely off your rocker. Your thought is that if Kamala Harris becomes president, Vladimir Putin himself is going to go, wow, these guys are really about democracy. These guys are for real. She's a product of a mixed marriage. Sometimes I'm like, do you guys even hear yourself? Do you hear yourself when you talk? Because you sound absolutely insane. Kamala Harris is a product of a mixed marriage, and that's what makes her a great person. And when we think about the president of the United States, we don't want just somebody coming in with great policies, good leadership skills, great speech ability, can hold up your attention, can argue with the best of them. We want somebody of a product of a mixed marriage and a black woman, because think about the message that sends around the world. God, so stupid. Willie says she will bring joy to the world. Joy to the world. BK, Willie, she brought a little bit of joy to Willie Brown. Oh my God. BK, that's disgusting. You're sick. Okay. You thought we were done with Kamala? You thought we were done with Joe Biden? We're not. Joe Biden had a lot of great quotes today that we all need to get through. And you're going to be excited about this one. Joe Biden starts to fumble, and all of a sudden he starts calling himself stupid in Irish. Listen to this.
Since our founding, the very idea of America has been nurtured, enriched, and advanced.
I have no idea what you just said.
Since our founding, the very idea of America has been nurtured, enriched, and advanced by the contributions and sacrifices of hard work and dreams of immigrants and descendants from all over the world.
Yeah.
Like so many of your families, like mine and Jill's families from Ireland and Jill's. I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I'm married.
What? Wait, one more time?
From Ireland and Jill's.
He just fumbled. He lost his place, and then he goes.
I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid.
I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. Can we get a fact check on that? Let's get a fact check. Where do we go for fact checks? Factcheck.org. Fact check. Joe Biden is Irish and stupid. Joe Biden is Irish and stupid. You can take our stupidity, but you'll never take our freedom! I may be. See, it's on factcheck.org, so you have to believe it. Written by something a soulless ginger would write. I'm just so sick of all these liars out here calling me a soulless ginger. I'm not a soulless ginger. I just love he fumbles.
From Ireland.
Disco Post says, is he saying Irish people are stupid? Yes, that is like the old saying that Irish people are dumb. Why? Because Irish people were the lowest class citizens. It's like that, the part of history that no one wants to talk about, where Irish people were seen as low, low, low. No, you're a privileged white supremacist.
And Jill's. I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I married Dominic Giacoppa's daughter. You can say that again, man. No one screws around me.
Dominic Giacoppa? Dominic Giacoppa? Dominic Giacoppa. I love how he goes from like Irish to like, I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I married Giacoppa Pepperoni, her daughter. What is this? I typed in Italian, and this is what it came up with. Would you like some more Parmesan cheese on your Irish and your stupid salad? Okay. Say when. Thank you. Joe, he is like a broken record that he just says the same things over and over again. Also, William Wallace was Scottish, not Irish. It's my country. I thought Joe was Puerto Rican. He's not Puerto Rican. He was raised by a Puerto Rican family. I'm not Irish. Oh, let's get a zoom in on this.
Any of your families like mine and Jill, families from Ireland and Jill's, I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I married Dominic Giacoppa's daughter.
Did you see that? Look at his hands. That's racist. Doing this? You're not allowed to do that. You're not Italian.
You can say that again, man. No one.
Because says I'm Irish and I want my reparations now. Same. My people built the roads. Where's my reparations? I gotta have my reps. Gotta have my freaking reparation. I'm getting gypped on this reparations stuff. God. Do you think that when Joe Biden is no longer president, he's still going to go around saying the same things? He's going to be talking about Corn Pop was a bad dude. He's going to talk about how he grew up in an Irish family. He's going to be talking about how he used to be a bus driver. He's going to talk about how he is a college professor. He's going to be talking about how, I don't know. I'm running out of things. There's just so many. Oh yeah, that he was an 18-wheeler driver. Just so many. There's got to be, we need a list of all the lies that Joe Biden has told, and that then the media telling you he's like a really good dude, because most good dudes are big liars. Joe's giving the sign to the mafia to take out Trump. Joe, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. What if factcheck.org actually did say that? He is Irish and stupid. That's another joke, okay? Don't sue me. God. We have okay, this might be the most insane clip. I don't even need to make any jokes about this clip. Definitely no music, but this clip of Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi goes on to push the lie that Kamala Harris did in fact get elected and face an open primary to be the Democratic nominee. Anybody with two brain cells know that's a lie. But it doesn't matter in today's world, because when you're a Democrat, you can just say whatever you want and do whatever you want, especially when you got balls around your neck like that. That's inappropriate. Listen to this. This is just nuts. I can never imagine just lying like this, but let's listen. Even the reporter, watch her. She is even dumbfounded what comes out of Nancy Pelosi's mouth hole.
You had reportedly said you wanted a sort of an open primary if Joe Biden stepped down.
Right.
Did you change your mind because you saw all the excitement around Kamala Harris?
So much excitement.
No, I didn't change my mind. We had an open primary and she won it. Nobody else got in the race.
Yeah, you idiots. Look at that look. Look, I'm looking down at you. She did an open primary. What is wrong with you?
On Kamala Harris?
No, I didn't change my mind. We had an open primary and she won it. Nobody else got in the race because she was politically astute. And
do you hear the audience? That's true. Why would you ask that question? What? What? Maybe they're just that dumb. We had an open primary. People are clapping. They're probably like looking around to like, did I vote for her? I don't remember. Whatever, democracy. Democracy is whatever you want it to be. And today it means that Joe Biden can install Kamala Harris because he likes her. Mm-hmm.
Else got in the race.
Saw all the excitement around Kamala Harris.
Okay, I'll let it.
No, I didn't change my mind. We had an open primary and she won it. Nobody else got in the race because she was politically astute.
Yeah.
And but that was the thought. Let's show our talent. We have a great bench, all these great people in the country. And she could, the president endorsed her.
Oh.
And that's a big deal. because Joe Biden is the most consequential president of modern times.
So, according to Nancy Pelosi, open primaries mean that if you have a good bench and Joe Biden endorses you, that makes you have an open primary? So what I did is I went on Google and I looked it up just to make sure, because I want a fact checker. And I looked up open primary, and here's the definition. Nobody else got in the race. Let's show our talent and let's see these great people in the country. If Joe Biden endorses you, you're totally fine. Voters are not required to declare party affiliation. What if it did say that? What if they rewrote it? I'm still dumbfounded by how anybody could clap at this clip. She was installed, and it came after Joe Biden got owned on the debate stage. After years of people on the right saying Joe Biden's losing his mind, and then everyone on the left saying he's totally fine. You're being an ageist. You're being horrible. He's totally fine. You're being rude. And then they just installed her. And now they'll lie to your face about it. God, these people are good people.
No, I didn't change my mind. We had an open primary and she won it. Nobody else got in the race.
Idiots.
Because she was politically astute.
Yeah.
And
open up your mind.
That was the thought. Let's show our talent. We have a great bench, all these great people
Think about the bench.
In the country. And the president endorsed her.
Right.
And that's a big deal.
Huge deal.
Because Joe Biden is the most consequential president of modern times.
He's so consequential.
He's accomplished so much more.
Think of all the accomplishments.
Barack Obama, in his 8 years in service, would admit that in the
that Joe Biden did more than Barack Obama.
Joe Biden had the majority, which was 2 years of his 4-year term. But it's not just about legislating, which we share that success. That
are you going to answer the question?
It's also about executing. That's executive branch. Right. How you get things done.
Right. Amazing.
And how he translated the legislation into delivery of.
I like the use of hands.
Infrastructure.
Yes.
CHIPS Act. You name it.
CHIPS Act.
IRA in terms of saving the planet and reducing the cost of prescription drugs from $600 or $500, depending for insulin a month for seniors to $35.
Are you going to answer the question? What are you talking?
I mean, I could name many things.
Are you doing a political speech right now?
Million jobs earlier. So he's very consequential, highly respected, and was to be our nominee. And
do you typically do this when people ask you questions?
Because he knows the job of vice president, appointed
this is borderline psychotic.
3.5 years ago, and because he knows
this has nothing to do with the question.
Endorsed her for president,
right?
And so that yes, people could have jumped in. There were some people who were sort of preparing, but she just took off with it, and
took off with it.
Was a blessing because there wasn't that much time. There wasn't that much time between then and the election, and it sort of saved time. So it wasn't that we didn't have an open process. It's just that nobody got in because she had a running start.
Oh,
you had reported.
That's what it was. Oh, she got in because she had a running start.
I'm gonna come.
What are you talking about? Look at those hands, by the way. Good God. I think she can grip a basketball or something. Look at those hands. It's bigger than her face. You know what they say? If your hands are bigger than your face. I don't know. Remember when it came out that Nancy Pelosi was the reason that Joe Biden had to step down because she said that they're going to invoke some kind of amendment, maybe the 25th or so. If he didn't step down, he had to step down. And then Joe Biden automatically endorsed Kamala Harris, which maybe went behind the whole Democrat back. Do you remember those good times? I do. But she doesn't want you to remember. So it's not that there wasn't an open primary. It's that she just had a running start. Okay. Yeah. Some of the brightest and most smartest people in the world are the Democrats. I mean, that is psychotic. Can you imagine being at a party and asking somebody like, hey, where'd you get that drink? Let me tell you a story. You're like, wait, what? I just want to know where you got that drink. No, I'm going to tell you about the effects of inflation on the middle class right now. You're like, I just want to know where you got that beer, man. What the frick? She stabbed him in the back. Yeah, 100%. Inflation Reduction Act equals saving the planet. Yeah, we just found that out. Remember when Joe Biden actually said that? He said that we should have renamed this Inflation Reduction Act to the Green Energy Deal or whatever. Harris had a running start, but we were all supposed to end up at the same place. Yeah. Too much drinking on the Capitol. Yeah, everyone's hammered. Don't you dare make fun of Miss Wino Mom. She's incredible. Kamala Harris has a new Latina accent that we can all get excited about. Kamala Harris, teach us your new accent. Kamala Harris has been practicing her new Latina accent for weeks. Please watch and share this video if you do not mind. Turns out that Kamala has dreams of being J-Lo with ex-husband Ben Affleck. We have all been dreaming of that as well. Whoa, where did my accent go, eh? But turns out it was written by another soulless ginger Derek O'Shea. Okay, so this wasn't a real article? Great. But the story doesn't change. I want you to listen to this accent. She's speaking to the Latino caucus. She comes up and she tells us how to think. Kamala Harris, take it away, girl. Let's hear your freaking fine accent.
I love you back.
I love you back. She loves you back. Kamala Harris loves you back. Nobody loves you like Kamala Harris. I love you back. Do you love me? I love you.
I love you back.
I love you back. Mi amor. ¿Qué pasó? Kamala Harris. Mi nombre es Kamala Harris. Mi gusto, Kamala Harris. I love you back.
I love you back.
And I love you back. But then at the same time, in the same rally, she also said, these streets.
In fact, recently I was in Nevada. I'm in these streets, let me tell you, I'm everywhere.
She's in these streets. She forgot to say it like this. I'm in these streets. Kamala is in these streets where she makes a sweet love to everyone in the street.
I love you back.
She says, I love you. Kamala Harris shares another accent and we can all be excited. Willie in chat says she's so diverse. Venezuelan gang accent is the best, says Disco Poos in the chat. Valerie says, imagine if Trump did that. Oh wait, his wife is has an accent already. Trump could never, dude. Trump could never say like, I love you.
I love you back.
I love you. Do you like that she does that too? I love you. If anybody knows anything about the Hispanic culture, you are very expressive with your body language. And so when she says, I love you back, she is connecting with the youth. Come on. Let's hear the I love you one more time. Put it in your lungs, put it in your heart, and make sure you pay attention.
I love you back.
Oh, I love you. I love you. I just freaking can't with this lady. I love you back. To the people in the back, I love you as well. Mi amor. I love the people that vote because elections are good. Say it one more time. I love you in the back.
I love you back.
I love you. And maybe if time can tell, Kamala can finally get her dreams of being J-Lo with ex-husband Ben Affleck. Mi amor, I love you. Don't cry for me, Argentina. chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Mi amor. One more time.
I love you back.
And I love you. Say goodnight, everyone. Okay, sorry. I love Hispanic accents. It's one of my favorites. I love it. They're now paying people to say I love you at every event, says Willie. No, why would they do that? We have fun here, guys. We try to have fun. The news is boring. The news is insane sometimes. The news can make you crazy. But it's important to have I love you every once in a while. Especially when you hear it from a ginger. If I ran for president, I'm just going to use every accent known to mankind. People are going to lose their minds. Any kind of ethnicity I'm speaking to, I'm going to talk like them. And just see. People are going to say it's racist, but I'm going to say it's me connecting with the generations. It's me connecting with the country origin. I am not a proponent to saying that mimicking accents is racist. I'm not doing it in a malicious way. We're having fun. I'm celebrating the culture, and that's important. I've done it all my life. I've always been a mimicker, and I can't help it, man. Okay. This CNN story is incredible. Watch the old lady getting interviewed in the background. Watch her in the background. Somebody walks in the background. The lights turn off because Jesus is watching. Shouldn't be on CNN. And just watch the background. It's so funny. I love when a serious news organization tries to have a serious moment.
Neighbor as thy love thyself, and we all know that piece. And just let us do what we do and care for the people that we need to care for. That's all Americans, and that includes our immigration friends now who are here in America. Once they're on our shores, they are ours to care for.
And do you see the lights just cut off? The light just cut off on her. And then she gets so mad. She goes, this is my moment. This is how I'm going to get my followers on their TikToks.
And
wait,
and your feeling is
just yell at him.
Casey is. I mean, it sounds like you have a lot of affection for. Did we lose you there?
Wait, she's just so mad. Wait, she's so mad. Wait. Watch it.
Casey is. I mean, it sounds like you have a lot of affection for. Did we lose you there?
Who is that? Who is that lady? Who is the person in the background? Who is that lady? We will get down to the bottom of who you are. Do you need help? Who is this lady? Why is she yelling at you? Get out of my house! Get out! Get out!
Did we lose you there? All right.
Somebody's calling in. Hold on.
Somebody's calling in.
All right. Well, Casey, we'll let you take that.
Casey, I don't know how it happens in Ohio, but when somebody walks in your screen, we don't call it a phone call. Facts over feelings. I just love how it cuts off.
Once they're on our shores, they are ours to care for.
Jeez.
And
get out of here.
And your feeling is, Casey, is. I mean, it sounds like you have a lot of affection for. Did we lose you there?
Get out.
All right.
Somebody's calling in. Hold on.
You're a liar. No one's calling in. Someone's walking in your screen and you're trying to cut it off. Somebody's calling in. Not being racist? Thank you. I would never do that to the people of the countries. I would never do it. Okay, listen to this. So, earlier this week, we debunked the whole bomb hoax thing 33 bomb hoax phone calls into schools in Ohio, and leftards everywhere blamed it on the alcohol. Sorry, leftists everywhere were blaming it on Donald Trump talking about the Haitian migrant story. And so they want to go with this narrative. They're going to go with it no matter what, even if it's been debunked, and it has been debunked. But Anna, Miss Navarro, says, it doesn't matter if it's fake. I will double down because the story fits my narrative too perfectly. Written by me. Just a little joke. Just a little jokey. But listen to this. Honestly, this is today. It's been 3 days since the story was debunked. But it doesn't matter to these people because the narrative is too good.
With you. It's, I think we should all question the rhetoric. The problem is that Donald Trump, who I think, if you were doing hurricane categories, he's on hurricane category 5, whereas the other side might be a 2. And
did you call Donald Trump a hurricane category 5? That's crazy, man. That's a funny joke. I wrote this in my room the other day. Donald Trump is like a hurricane. And if he was a hurricane, he'd be a hurricane category 5. Anna, tell us what to think.
With you. It's, I think we should all question the rhetoric. The problem is that Donald Trump, who I think, if you were doing hurricane categories, he's on hurricane category 5.
Well, that's a big category.
The other side might be a 2.
Really?
And Donald Trump and J.D. Vance are not questioning the rhetoric. Right now, because of their rhetoric, because of what he said in that debate, there's been 33 bombing threats. And
she's like, that story has been debunked, right? And then she's like, it doesn't matter. It's a good story. And I already wrote the script on this last week.
Springfield, Ohio. That would not have happened but for this false conspiracy theory being spread by...
Oh. Can I hear that one more time? It was almost like you accused Donald Trump of doing exactly what you're doing. Are you on drugs?
Excuse me, are you doing some of that drug that all the kids are doing? That you suck in all that gas? Is that what you're doing? Because you're losing your mind.
Springfield, Ohio. That would not have happened but for this false conspiracy theory being spread by the vice presidential and presidential Republican candidates.
We call that
and
irony.
Those Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, and those students and the people that are victims of these threats and everything that's going on there don't have 24/7 Secret Service.
Oh.
Right? They're on their own. With you.
Right, because they don't need to have 24/7 Secret Service because the story wasn't real. Okay, the story wasn't real. Turned out that the governor came out and said that all the calls were apparently from overseas. Now, we haven't had any confirmation about where overseas these calls came from, but they weren't from America. And so the narrative that you're choosing isn't real. And we also know something about children, that they like to call in these fake threats because it cancels school. And in Florida right now, they're cracking down on it because it's a problem. But it's insane that these people just like double down. It's like it takes 2 seconds to look up this information. I have a full-time job. I do this show for fun. We have a good time. We have a good community. I like what we do together. We have good times. We have good times and great oldies. Cool 102.5. And I can look it up. Now, if I can look it up, I know you can. You have writers. You have people that can look up and fact check for you. You have interns on staff to do the work for you, but yet you refuse. Now, why is that? Is it because you want to win no matter what? Is it because you don't care about the truth? And all you do is care about winning? Is that what you people are caring about on The View these days, huh? The most trustworthy news source, The View? No chance. I can't shake this accent. It's too much. Do you think they have dogs? Or false conspiracy theories better? Our false conspiracy theories are better than their false conspiracy theories. Oh, yeah. Well, our false ones within 6 months to a month turn out to be real. That's a right-wing talking point. Don't say that. You're supposed to be fair and balanced. You're like Fox News, but better. Okay. This clip. Holy crap, this clip. Dude, this clip. I saved the best for last, okay? That's what I do on the show. I totally do this. Sometimes I wish I would have do. I can't stop the accent. I keep hearing it. Sometimes I do this. I save the best for last, but then I take it to the beginning. I'm saving the best for last. Because this clip is something that should be cherished and loved and adored. And hopefully it'll be shown everywhere. Hopefully it shows everyone how psychopathic this woman is. Listen to how she talks about herself in this clip. The language she uses to talk about herself is insane. I just want you to imagine you saying these words out loud. Imagine that with me. Okay? And remember, it's always save it to the end. The end is the best part.
You know, I was the first person to be a woman Attorney General of California. I was the first woman to be elected District Attorney of San Francisco. I was the first person of color to be elected Attorney General of California.
So many checklists.
Whatever. First. Welcome to the Role Model Club.
What? I'm sorry, what did you say? Welcome to the Role Model Club? Okay, one more time.
Welcome to the Role Model Club.
Oh.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Being a part of the Role Model Club means being in a room where sometimes you may be the only person who has had the experiences you've had.
What? Kamala Harris. She's a role model. She's a lover of accents. She's a lover of cackling and joy. She's brat. But she's better than you. You will never be as smart, beautiful, and brave as Kamala Harris. She is something to aspire to be. Your children should wake up every morning asking themselves, how can I be like this Indian/Native American/Black woman? This is what America is all about. Freedom. The freedom to be whatever you want to be in any room you want to be. Have as whatever accent you want to have. And remember that...
I love you back.
Remember, she loves you back. She doesn't just love herself. She also loves you. Kamala Harris will never forget the day you told us you were a role model. That being said, I'm also a role model. Look at me. A step black ginger. Think of all the possibilities you could be if you were me. You'll never be me. It's tough being in a room with other me's. There's only one me. And that being said, there's only one you. And so don't let some psychotic woman try to tell you what to think or believe. Even if she tells you,
I love you back.
Even if she tells you she loves you back. Even if a crazy deranged person walks in the back of the camera with way too many buttons undone, you know that you can still lie and be on TV. You can still call yourself a role model and people will adore you. This is America. Not America we want, but the America we deserve. She's a role model. Don't forget that. Amen. Sorry. Calls were coming in all over the seas. Wait, I'm literally puking. Don't puke. It's too good. Listen again. I'm going to read your comments.
Whatever. First. Welcome to the Role Model Club.
Thank you.
It's tough.
It's just like, it's too much. The audacity of saying this to, good show. Thanks, Willie. You could feel it coming in too. I know. Thank you. Appreciate it.
California. Whatever. First. Welcome to the Role Model Club.
Thank you.
It's tough.
I know.
Being a part of the Role Model Club,
it's the worst.
Means being in a room where sometimes you may be the only person who has had the experiences you've had.
I know. And no one knows how hard it is than me and you, Kamala. She is being histrionic and shit. Yeah, she's BPD. She's got that cluster B disorder. Histrionic. Well, you speaking my language, dude. She's histrionic. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have borderline. You know, the world is against you. No one understands it. No one gets you. Everyone's against you. You're the only person that these experiences ever happened to you. It's like you could just take any cluster B in the disorder and just she's you. All right, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's show. I've enjoyed today's show. We went from having a Hispanic accent to a Russian accent, and we started off with pagers being sold on eBay that I made up. Yes, Violet, I did this. Hezbollah pager, not turn on. There goes Shizky. All right. She just fell out of a coconut tree. Exactly. You guys, hey, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm bringing energy to the show to hopefully make you have a great day. So I want you to have a great day. You have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your night. Do something that you've been putting off that you want to do. I want you to give yourself permission to do that. Go have fun. Get out in that coconut tree and drop on your head. And remember that Kamala Harris is a role model and you'll never be like her. She'll never be like her. Felt like a Friday show? Oh, don't worry. Friday show was here. We'll have a fake news Friday. I've been thinking about making a fake news Friday. And I just want to thank every single one of you guys that give to this show that are members. It means a lot to me. Honestly, it means a lot to me that you enjoy the show enough to give some money to. It honestly, it means so much to me. And like, I'm thankful of that. I appreciate you guys. Awesome. Thank you, Big D. Thank you. Queen is a role model club for us. Yeah, appreciate the laughs. Hey, you guys have a good night too. Trump rally and Newsmax right now. I know this is live right now.